going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Today is going to be an interesting one. So I got a electronic boost controller for the STI, and I have to work on the barometric pressure sensor for this car because I was just going to completely delete it. But after doing some research, I found out how important this bad boy is. So this is what we are talking about right here. So this is the sensor that I was telling you guys about. So what you guys don't know and what I had no idea about before I was ready to actually just throw this thing in the garbage, the barometric pressure sensor, it works in tandem with the map sensor in the car. So if you don't have that along with your map sensor in the car, along with your mass airflow sensor, all three of those sensors work together to build a complete map for your ECU so that you can drive your car to its full potential. So unfortunately, I can't just throw that thing in the garbage, and neither should you. The sensor is actually in the back part of the engine on the driver's side. And you absolutely 100% do need that. It is for the secondary air pump injection. And unfortunately, like when I bought my car, everything was in the trunk, so I had no idea. My knowledge of Subarus, I had to put it all back together. So that was one of the things that I had never dealt with before. All of my older Subarus, I dealt with 06 and below years, so I always had to deal with those. But with this thing, I had no idea about, so I had to do some research on what it does and how it's actually affected when it comes to the car. So what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to cut this bad boy out. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to cut around the flange here, and I'm gonna actually have to get this thing out. So I don't exactly know how I'm gonna do it yet, but I think I'm gonna grab my grinding wheel and I'm gonna just start going after some of these spots. So I'm not really happy about it, but I'm gonna set the camera up somewhere. I'm gonna go downstairs and we're just gonna try to eat away at this thing and see what we got. I don't have my vise up here, so it is downstairs. So I will be going downstairs into the powder coat room and making some noise. So I will have some ear protection. I will grab my, a couple pairs of gloves, and I'll get to work. So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, folks, so this is what you're left with here. So I don't know if you guys caught pretty much what I did, but let me take this off the tripod here and let me show you. So how this sits, it sits like this here, and what I did was there's a little tiniest of the tiniest of lips on here, and the plastic is attached to the top of the sensor here, and it goes like this. So what you want to do is you want to cut, put your whatever you want to call this, cutting wheel or whatnot, right up against that lip and just start working your way all the way around, and then eventually you'll get to the spot, you'll get to a point where you're gonna get this, I don't know what this is, a magnet or something like this. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to cut through that at least just a little bit, and then while you're doing that, it'll actually loosen up the glue that's holding the sensor to this magnet here. So that's what you want, and then all you got to do is just pry up against it a little bit and whoop, it'll come right off. So it wasn't really that bad. It probably took me 10 minutes to do. Now what you want to do after that is you want to make sure you blow out all of these holes. There's 3 little small holes or 4 little small holes there. You want to make sure you there's no dust or residue or anything like that. So there was an electrical connection down here at the bottom, where you see these 2 or 3 little like prongs there. No need to worry about that. All that is just it tells the computer when to open and close the solenoid for the secondary air pump. So nothing that you really need to be worried about. All you really need to worry about is this little black box here. So there, like I said before, there is a little air gap there so that you can cut around it without damaging the sensor at all. So that's exactly what I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get cleaned up. I'll take this to the backyard and we'll, you know, tape this all up, put it somewhere where it's going to be inconspicuous, and then we'll move on. So let's go. All right, people. So that was a little bit of an annoyance there, but not much. So what I did was I just wrapped it in, you know, like, I don't know, electrical tape. I'll probably put a little bit more electrical tape on here. But so it just goes to the back here. There is a plug on this side of the engine somewhere. I have to locate it, and then I can just plug this up and put it somewhere where it's not really gonna be all messed up. But I don't know if I updated with how this bad boy looks. So I put the intercooler pipes back on, and I tightened up everything. I even tightened up where the battery goes, so I did that as well. So yeah, everything is good. I put a couple of zip ties here where things should go. But today we're gonna work on the electronic boost controller, and I know I'm not really supposed to do this without a tune, but I'm hoping to get a tune before I actually like start running this thing like crazy. So we're gonna get to that today, but first I'm gonna just, I don't know, I'm just gonna plug this up real quick and then I'll show you what we got. So let's go. All right, people, so we are on our last little thing that we got, and here in this box is the electronic boost controller that I have. It's not really an older company, but it is a really good company. Maybe you might have heard of them. They're called Company 23. And I have their electronic boost controller for this car. It's for 2008 to 2015 STI. So let's check out what's in the box. And right off the bat, let me tell you, I thought this was like signed authentically, but it's not. There's no thing, but like it's pretty cool. Signed by somebody, whoever put it together. That's pretty awesome. But you get your stickers. Well, you can't really see it. It's a Company 23 sticker. That comes in the box. It comes with all the fittings. It comes with there's just one zip tie, which is very weird. But anyway, a zip tie. It comes with like tape, you know, like thread tape. That's cool. You don't really see that very often. Comes with some type of bracket, and then you got the unit itself with a super long plug, which is awesome because most companies really don't give, like, it's usually like half this size, which is dope. So anyway, it's pretty straightforward. There is a if you go to Google or to Company 23's website, they actually have the PDF file on how to actually, like, not wire it up, but plumb it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually go through and actually plumb this bad boy up. Since I'm using the one port on the inlet, I will just run one to atmosphere. As the instructions say, like, one of them run to the atmosphere, one of them actually can run right to the turbo, one right to the wastegate. So it's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm gonna take the old boost controller off, not discard those lines, but just hold on to them. And I think this goes like this, if I'm not mistaken. It goes somehow, some way. So I think it goes like this. But this is a really, really solid unit, and this bracket is super solid too, I will say that. I'm gonna see how this is gonna look in the engine bay, and if it doesn't look too crazy and I need to actually like powder coat this, then I will. But for right now, I'm gonna just see how good it looks, and then we'll go from there. So let's go. and gentlemen, it is a beautiful thing. Everything is done. All I legitimately need to do is fill it up with oil and coolant, and I think we should be good. I don't know about that filter, like that filter is blue. That's a problem, but a very small problem. I probably think I have a filter somewhere around here. Anyway, but yeah, this thing is looking really, really nice. So the one thing that I do need to do is I need to get rid of this line here. It goes to a boost gauge in the car, but that's neither here nor there. I will be going off to the store in a few minutes here to see if I can get what I need to make this thing run. So I gotta get a battery, oil, and a lot of what you know, like, what do you want to call that, zinc stuff, you know, like a bottle or two of zinc, just to put in the engine. And yeah, then I could see if it actually will start. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, just because of the 1000cc injectors that I do have in there. So I don't know how it's really gonna go. But what I did today, very, very good. The barometric pressure sensor, that was done, and I got this electronic boost controller. So if you have not been watching, I did route it. It actually is really, really nice. It came with this nice bracket here, which you can't even really see. And I use my 4AN line that I've had for a while. Yeah, like, it looks so good. Everything looks so good. So port 1, which is up here, it just goes to atmosphere. You don't really need to worry about that. Port 2 goes down to the wastegate, and port 3 goes up to the compressor. So or whatever you know, boost source that you kind of have. Mine is the compressor, since it's right there. But yeah, that's everything that you need to know with the electronic boost controller. Well, at least Company 23's electronic boost controller. I don't know how every other one is, but I know this one, and this one looks really good to me. So I know you guys might be wondering, what is this here? This is just so that, like, you know, like, it actually, let me show you here. Some front mounts are not like this, but this one is, and it contacts this piece of metal here where the what is this, the ABS pump is. So I'm probably gonna zip tie this around here so that, like, doesn't make contact here and start to wear a hole in here. But there's no other point in the system that it contacts anything except for right here. But I think that's kind of normal. But everything else, there's no contact anywhere, so everything looks really, really good. Those things, man, they just look atrocious. Like, I hate them. Danielle came back here yesterday. She looked at those hella horns and she knew right away that we were gonna change those, because those are just trash. And it sucks because I can't even sandblast and powder coat these because they're electric inside, so I can't really do anything with those. So they're just gonna sit there until I actually figure out what I'm gonna do. But anyways, like, man, oh man, everything looks really, really good. So I'm very, very happy with the way things are, with the way everything came out. So yeah, I think on the next video, I will head to the store here and I will go and grab what I need from the store, and hopefully we can try to do our first start. I gotta put it up in the air. I gotta actually, like, pour all of the, what do you want to call that? I gotta pour some oil into the filter, because trust me, you want to do that. Pull down your oil filter, make sure you throw oil into the filter so that you're not cranking this thing dry, and we'll go from there. You know what I mean? Like, so hopefully I gotta figure out how I'm gonna crank this thing without it actually starting, other than pulling the spark plugs or the coil pack wires. So I'll figure something out. I have no idea yet, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, if you liked what you saw here and found it somewhat educational, if it helped you at all, you know how it is, you know how I do. Every 3 days I post a video. Every 3 days post a video, and yeah, we will continue to work on the the STI. I got a groundhog over there. I gotta get him. Look at his little face. You see him? Face there. Little face there. All right. Yeah. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe if you liked this video, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. All right.
Deuces.